Have you ever had one of those nights where you toss and turn only to wake up more exhausted than when you went to bed? And then, just as you're trying to power through your day, you hit that 2 p.m. wall, the one that has you reach in for coffee, an energy drink, or anything that'll give you a quick boost. I've been there. And I know how frustrating it can be when you're running on fumes and feel like you have nothing left for your family. I remember when I was juggling everything, our blended family schedules, work, trying to get back in shape, and I was a hot mess. No matter what I tried, I was either wired but tired, struggling to fall asleep, or dealing with mood swings that seemed to kind of come out of nowhere. And let's be honest, when we're running on empty, we're not giving our best to anyone, especially our families. What if I told you that balancing your hormones could be the key to getting better sleep, having more energy, and feeling more like you again? In this episode, I'll walk through 4 steps you can take to naturally balance your hormones and finally get back to feeling like yourself again. Welcome to Rad Mom Revival, the podcast for Christian moms seeking biblically based guidance for thriving through every stage of motherhood, from fertility to postpartum and beyond. I'm your host, Susan Gladstein, aka the Metabolism Maven, and as a mom of 6, I totally get it. The never-ending to-do list, the exhaustion, and that nagging mom guilt that comes anytime you try to take care of yourself. I've been there, but there is a better way, and I'm here with some mom hacks that are gonna rock your world. Whether you're trying to start a family, get back in shape after having a baby, or finally losing that baby weight, even if your baby is getting their driver's license, I'm here to help. On this podcast, we dive deep into preparing your body for conception, navigating postpartum recovery, and creating a healthy lifestyle that your kids and grandkids will thank you for. If you're ready to have so much energy that your kids say, "Mom, you need to chill," then you found your tribe. So grab your headphones and that never-ending pile of laundry, and let's get started. It's time for Rad Mom Revival. Ever feel like you're running on empty, barely keeping up with the kids, work, and all of the chaos of life? I get it. I've been there too. But what if you could actually have the energy to power through your day and feel less stressed in just 2 weeks? Sound like something you need? Then you should totally join our 14-day Energy Boost Challenge. You get real-life mom hacks to help you say goodbye to exhaustion and hello to feeling more like yourself again. Join us at radmomrevival.com because your kids get the best when you're at your best. All right, mama, let's start with some real talk. Have you ever wondered why, no matter how much sleep you try to get, you're still exhausted when you wake up? Or why, after what should be a normal day, you hit that afternoon slump that feels like you're dragging yourself to the finish line? Maybe you've noticed that you're feeling more irritable, like your patience is running on empty, and even the smallest things set you off. Sound familiar? Let me ask you, do you find yourself reaching for sugar or caffeine just to make it through the day? Are you struggling with mood swings that seem to kind of come out of nowhere? How about sleep? Do you find yourself lying awake at night, even though you're exhausted? And if you're a mom of little ones or even teenagers, are you giving them what's left of you instead of your best because you're just plain worn out? If you're nodding along to these questions, I want you to know you're not alone. So many of us, myself included, have been caught in this cycle of fatigue, frustration, and feeling like our bodies are working against us. And the truth is, the culprit behind it might be something you haven't even considered. Your hormones. I remember a season of my life when I was struggling so much between balancing our blended family schedules, working, my military training, and trying to get back in shape after years of saying, "I'll start tomorrow," and never actually following through. I felt like I was stuck in a fog. No matter how much I did, I was always exhausted. I'd lay awake at night, my mind racing. By 2 p.m. every day, I'd hit the wall where it felt like I couldn't keep going, and I'd just end up reaching for another Dr. Pepper just to get through the slump. I was snapping at the people I love most, and I knew something had to change. It wasn't until years later that I started learning how our hormones, those little chemical messengers in our body, play such a massive role in how we feel. From sleep to energy to mood, when our hormones are out of balance, everything feels off. So, what can we do about it? Well, today we're going to dive into 4 steps that you can take to balance your hormones naturally and get back to feeling like yourself again. Because when you balance your hormones, you're not only boosting your energy, you're also giving your family the best version of you. The first step in balancing your hormones starts with your blood sugar. I know it sounds simple, but trust me, it's huge. When your blood sugar is on a roller coaster, spiking from sugary snacks or caffeine and then crashing, it sends cortisol, your stress hormone, into overdrive. When cortisol is out of balance, it messes with everything else. Your energy, your mood, your ability to sleep. So, how do you balance your blood sugar? It starts with what you eat. Make sure you're fueling your body with a balance of protein, healthy fats, and fiber at every meal, especially breakfast. This is going to keep your blood sugar stable and help you avoid those crashes that leave you reaching for that candy bar or another cup of coffee in the afternoon. One of my go-tos is a smoothie with spinach, avocado, and protein powder. It's quick, it's easy, it keeps you feeling energized without the sugar spike. Step 2 is getting some movement and sunlight in the morning. Now, I'm not telling you to hit the gym at 5 a.m., unless that's your thing. I'm just talking about something simple, like a 10-minute walk outside or even some stretches in your living room. Morning movement helps lower cortisol, which is exactly what you need to balance your hormones and set yourself up for better sleep at night. Plus, the sunlight you get in the morning helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which controls your body's sleep-wake cycle. That means you'll be helping your body naturally wind down when it's time for bed, instead of feeling all wired when you should be sleeping. Third step is managing your stress. And I know what you're thinking. Susan, I'm a mom. Stress is part of the package. And you're not wrong. But how we handle stress makes all the difference when it comes to our hormones. When you're constantly stressed, cortisol stays high, and that affects your sleep, your energy, and of course your mood. One of the most powerful tools we have as moms is prayer. When we turn our stress over to God and ask Him to carry our burdens, we can find a sense of peace that surpasses all understanding. Philippians 4:6-7 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." Taking time throughout your day to pause, pray, and even take deep breaths can make all the difference in how your body handles stress. When you do that, you're giving your hormones a chance to reset. Finally, let's talk about creating a sleep-friendly environment. If your hormones are out of balance, it's likely that your sleep is suffering. So, we need to create a bedtime routine that helps your body wind down naturally. First, try to turn off screens at least 30 minutes before bed. The blue light from your phone or tablet can interfere with melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. Instead, wind down with a book, a prayer, even some quiet time reflecting on your day. And make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. Your body needs the right environment to rest and recover. And when you prioritize sleep, your hormones will thank you. So there you have it, 4 steps to balancing your hormones for better sleep and more energy. This isn't about making massive changes overnight. It's about taking small, intentional steps that add up over time. When you fuel your body with balanced nutrition, move in the morning, reduce stress through prayer, and create a sleep-friendly environment, you're giving your hormones the reset they need to work for you, not against you. If this resonated with you and you're ready to dive deeper, join me in the Rad Mom Revival community, where we'll help you implement these steps and more. Head over to radmomrevival.com. Thanks so much for listening today, and remember, when you take care of your health, you're giving your family the best version of you. Hey there, thanks for tuning in to Rad Mom Revival. I hope you're feeling inspired and ready to reclaim your Rad Mom status. If you enjoyed the show, do me a favor, subscribe and leave me a review and share it with your mom friends who desperately need some me time. I'd totally be honored if their me time was spent hiding in the bathroom listening to this podcast. I'd also love to get connected if we aren't already. Find me on social media and join our awesome tribe at radmomrevival.com. Until next time, keep embracing the chaos, finding joy in the little things, and living your best Rad Mom life.
Thanks for listening.